A sudden snap, and the calf is trapped, pulled into the shadows.
It's no longer defense. This is war.
They don't just protect, they dominate.
This is a moment of fragile innocence. But danger lurks nearby. A mother watches closely, ready to protect. The calf doesn't yet see what fate awaits. She senses the threat. But this time, it's more than she can handle. A sudden snap, and the calf is trapped, pulled into the shadows. A mother's fury is unmatched in the wild. They form a wall of flesh and fury. Bruised, bleeding, but not yet defeated. A brutal tug of war unfolds beneath the surface. Every inch forward now means survival. The call is ancient end to end, and the herd answers. Even apex predators measure their chances. It's alive, barely. But alive is enough. Pain is constant, but the night mun be endured. Tonight, the odds shifted. They know this fight won't end easily. Protection doesn't end when the sun sets. Survival bought them the night, but morning may cost more.
Another day begins, and it's still breathing.
Predators don't forget. They wait.
Pain teaches faster than time ever could. In the wild, every survivor is a story.
It limps forward, but it does not fall behind. For now, it's water without war. In the savannah, giants share the silence. The sky always watches and waits for weakness. She knows the warning is over. What you don't see is what kills you.
They've done this before, and they'll do it again.
The day is far from over. The earth dries, but the danger does not. It tries great, not because it's ready, but because it must. She's not tired, just resolved.
Where water is murky, death is patient. Instinct never whispers. It screams when it must.
The signal is clear, alien. This is no longer a warning. There is no longer defense. This is war. She is mother, but she is also the wall.
They don't just protect, they dominate.
She returns to her place, Purun, the heart of the herd. The land remembers, but it lets life go on. In the wild, every day survived is earned. The herd never leaves its wounded. Not here. A new silence arrive, not from fear, but from rest. The smallest body carries the biggest story. The smallest body carries the biggest story. It is not rage. It is a reminder. They move forward because the wild never stops. It no longer fears the sky and Sakurai, only what hides below. Safety isn't a place. It's the weight beside you. They never know the shape of their path, only that it's forward. Pain passes. What remains is instinct. Born into danger, raised by resilience, carried forward by the wild. The wild never ends, only changes shape. This is not an ending, it's a declaration. It was hunted, it was hurt, and yet it swims.
No narrator writes this story. Nature tells it, with every breath, every scar, every survival.
It now knows the way, and years, not from instinct alone, but from experience.
No one shows it how, but still, it learns.
Here, light is both timekeeper and storyteller. It is no longer the center of worry, but part of the whole. Toward shelter, toward water, toward whatever comes next. Even the fiercest journey craves stillness in the end. No ceremony, no signal, just life continuing, because it must. Every scar it carries has led to this moment of rest. What almost ended simply became another day in the wild. This isn't silence. It's the sound of everything being at peace. It forgets the pain. That's how healing begins. It speaks, not to challenge, but to belong. It began in fear, but now it simply is.
The water no longer hides threats, only mirrors truth.
The wild never sleeps, but it remembers those who return. They leave nothing behind but memory, movement, and mark. The wild doesn't wait for those who look behind, but it always allows one last glance. It no longer walks behind, it walks with. It doesn't need to be pushed anymore. What was once protection is now partnership.
Reflected in calm, the memory of chaos fades, frame by frame. It doesn't follow. It flows mammalian, part of the rhythm now.
Mud, not to hide, but to carry what it has become. It doesn't know the future, but it now stands ready to meet it.
This is not the end. In the wild, endings do not exist, only continuations.